Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Trisha's Creativemind, and I have a messy desk because I have a wand fetish thing going on right now. All these wands I made in the last 2 days. Okay, I might lay them out and show you them after my little quick project share that I got going on right here. But what it is that I've been covering these straws with washi tape because I didn't like the pinks and the blues and the colors and I mean the silvers and the golds, those are fine, but I was always trying to find straws that were just plain white. I couldn't find them, so I painted a couple, and because you know washi is thin, so you know whatever print is on the straw is going to show through, so I had to paint a few. So the first one I did is this one. This is a Christmas one, and this one. Okay, I did this one first. I covered that in washi. There's a seam down the back. Okay, now this was on the only one I posted on the Facebook group Coffee Cake and Crafting, because Stephanie Blevin Summers is hosting a swap where we're exchanging wands. Okay, so I posted this one. This is going to be one that I'm going to be sending her. I'm going to send her some other one, so if she sees this video, she's not going to what other one she's going to get. But another crafter asked me, what did I cover it with? Was it printed paper? I said no, it was washi. Like, okay, let's make a quick tutorial on how to do this. So here's another one first that I covered in holly berries and leaves washi tape. Now the thing is that you have to use at least 3/4 inch tape. Well, so that was what I thought before, but then I covered another one that wasn't, let me see, I don't know how thick this was, how wide this washi is. Let me measure it real quick. But I wrapped it twice, and there's a seam. It's wrapped around twice. Let me see how thick this is. Take it out. How wide it is, rather. It is 5/8 inch wide. So I had to wrap it twice, and there's a seam down the back where it doesn't quite meet up in the middle. So I wrapped that twice. Okay, so you can use smaller or width of washi, but it's better to use at least 3/4 inch washi, so that it wraps all the way in the back. And if you wrap it with no bubbles, then you will get no white showing. There's a seam there where it meets right up, butts right up against each other. I just did this one, and I got some bubbles. You can know you had some bubbles in it because you see a little white in the back. So that's gonna be the back, and this is the front. So I got some bubbles up here, but this is gonna be covered up the top part of my one, so I'm not going to see that. And so here's another one. I used 3/4 inch wide washi. Seam is right up, butted right up, because I got no bubbles when I'm wrapping around. So let's get to it. I'm going to show you this real quick. Now I'm going to use, where'd that go in hand? I'm going to use this gold one because it's a solid color. Now the other ones these that I painted, one of them I didn't have to paint. This one I didn't have to paint because it was a really dark and thick pattern that the print on the straw didn't show up. Now, and this one I didn't have to cover, I didn't have to paint either. But this one I did. I painted it white. I painted that one white. And the other ones in here, this one I painted white, I think. I painted that one white. And one other one that I did is this one, but I only had to wrap it once, and it overlapped a little bit because this is one of those candy sticks that I bought. I bought a pack of candy sticks. When I couldn't find the white straws, I bought some candy sticks, and it surprisingly it's just a little bit longer than the straws, so it still worked. So I covered that with 5/8 inch wide washi tape, and it wrapped it around with a little bit of overlap. So I'm going to show you how to do this real quick because, again, I've been working on stuff, so I have a messy desk, and I usually don't do videos with messy desks, but I just said I'd go ahead and do a quick video. Now, what washi am I going to use? I'm going to use this washi that I just used. I'm going to use that. And again, I'm just going to show you how to do this real quick. So I just pull out my wash and put my wands back up. I mean, I blame Stephanie for this madness because I did a couple of wands, but then when we was in a swap, no, we don't have to make each one the one, but then I started making them, and I made those all those in the last 2 days starting yesterday. So I've just been a wand making idiot. So I blame her for this craziness. So I'm basically just gonna cut it out just a little bit wider than the actual straw. And basically, now it's probably easier to put your straw on there before you cut it out the washi, but either way works. So I just try to put it down the center, or put it down evenly where it's even on both sides of the straw. And I tend to start on one side and I'm wrapping it around to make sure that I don't get any bubbles in that. And I wonder if the silver showed through. No, it's not going to show through. But because you know how washi is, a lot of it is thin and the print of the straw will show through. So if you don't have any white straws or like a solid straw like this, you won't have to paint it. But yeah, so I'm just wrapping this around. I'm just my fingers to roll it around, so I'm rubbing out the bubbles if there are any. And I'm just going down. And this is overlapping a little bit again because I did pretty good with no bubbles in the washi. And there it is. Now, okay, now for the top of the washi that you make flat, make sure that you flatten that. This is the seam right here. Let me see, get in the frame. This is the seam right here, so I'm going to flatten it right there. Now I'm going to cut that off because it's a little too much. I'm just going to cut that off. And then I'm going to start flattening that because this is going to be the back. So I'm going to start flattening this just an inch or 1.5 inches down. And then I'm just going to bend that. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there and just fold that down. And that's the top part of my straw where I'm going to be gluing, you know, everything as far as making the wand. Now this part, bottom, just kind of like roll it, cut it off, like 1/4 inch maybe. And now you need is something small like a paint sticker in your paintbrush, and you just stick that in there and roll it around, kind of like roll it, and there you have the end of your straw. And that is my bright idea to cover wands. The part of the wand for, well, the straw for the wand. So now all you have to do is decorate accordingly to the washi. And you don't have to go with these prints of these. Oh, because I got these. I think I got these in a swap, and I bought these at the Dollar Tree. So I went ahead and bought these because I couldn't find white. So I said, well, I'll just go ahead and paint them. So that's what I've been doing. So the ones that I did paint, I had got those in a swap. So I painted those. It was like a pink one like this one, 2 pink ones, and a blue with polka dots on it. So I wasn't feeling that. So no, these now I try to use this for Halloween. The silver and the gold, those are good. So I mean, those will work with anything. But when you get these ones that blue, just doesn't work with everything. So yeah, paint your stick depending on how thin your washi is, and cover it with washi, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you like my idea, and let me see anybody that tries it. I'll just see what you did with it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.